Okay, this video is just going to be 3 scenarios to watch over the next probably week or two, I would say. First scenario is my least favorite because I feel like there's just so much inconsistency with these being considered impulse waves. But a lot of people think it's valid. I'm going to go ahead and just add it in here because it would be stupid to dismiss it and then it happen and you'd be completely wrong. So it's something to watch out for. Basically, the first scenario is that we bottomed right here in October and we got a beginning diagonal. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. That's a first wave from the October lows. Then we get A, B, C down here, second wave, and we're currently in the wave 1 of wave 3. What I don't like about this one is I don't really like this beginning diagonal right here. It's just one thing about this beginning diagonal, when I measured the length of wave 3 right here, the same length as wave 5. So they're actually both $8.02 from when I measured. So if wave 3 and wave 5 are the same length, I think wave 3 cannot be the shortest. I don't know. I think it can be tied potentially. I'd have to look that up on Elliott wave, but basically wave 3 and wave 5 are the same length. For right now, we'll use wave 1 right here. We get wave 2 right here. And then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, pullback 4. Working on the 5th wave, target would be somewhere around 405. The other option is this is an expanded flat or a regular flat, more likely an expanded flat. If that's the case, we're looking at a pullback to 392, potentially 390, but if we do the fib from the second to third wave, you'll see that 390 is almost back to the 0.5 fib. So most likely it'd probably only go to 391, 392. And that would be the 4th wave there, or we're already on the 5th wave, we're going to go to 405. So in this case, how would you know if this was correct or not? You wouldn't necessarily know, but it would be more likely if we get an ABC move down here to, let's see what the pullback would be. I think it's 390. If you go to 405, yeah, 390 to 387. So you're looking for an ABC move off the highs here to the 50 and 0.618 retracement levels. The thing is, it doesn't necessarily mean a second wave, but it's possible. And then if we get a second wave, we'd be looking for a third wave to likely probably like 430. I already did the measurements. Pullback and then a move all the way to 450 because that's the 1.61 fib of this. The other possibility in this scenario too, so it could either be a 5-wave move off the lows, or it could be also ABC. If it's ABC, then again, we're looking for 450. If we zoom out here, then this could potentially be, I don't like it that much, but it potentially could be A, B, C wave up here. I'm not sure how much I like that though. I'm trying to. The thing I don't like, obviously I don't like this because it's a shortened C wave, but it is technically valid, just a short C wave. That would be the other option. So either a 5-wave move or an ABC move out of here. But really, the only thing you need to watch is this ABC pullback. See where it pulls back to. The other possibility is that this is A, B, and we get a C wave up here to maybe the top or maybe even past it. And in that case, we'd be looking at this whole thing as, that would still be, or this whole thing would actually be, could potentially still be wave 1, or it could be a B, wherever that ends, and then a C wave higher. It's really, we don't know where this is going to come back to. Like right now, if it already topped out, I'd be looking for low 360s. If it tops out at 405, I'd probably be looking at like 370, something like that. But the whole move, depending on where this topped, for this final move down would be dependent on how high it goes, I think. So that's the kind of the second move. The third move, in that move, you're still looking for ABC move off the top here, so ABC, and then you're also looking for some kind of 5-wave move here, like that. So that's something to watch out. I think this is probably not very likely. I think that the whole move is already finished, but went ahead and added it in there. And then the one that I think is most likely, actually there's two other ones, and both of these are, we're looking for an impulse wave. So the first two, looking for a corrective wave. These next two, we're looking for impulse waves. So obviously the first one is going to be something like that down here to the lows, bounce, and then down here to like 320-ish, something like that. That's the one that everyone is looking for. That is also a impulse wave down. And then also the other one we're looking for is A, B, C wave down here. This would also rely on a impulse wave for the C wave. So that would end up being, that's like a zigzag C wave, 5-wave move. So basically all these moves come down. We don't have to worry about the whole picture. The only thing we're looking at is, are we getting a impulse move off whenever this tops out? Impulse move or corrective move? Impulse move, we know we're most likely going to go below 375. ABC move, we're looking for higher highs, or potentially just a barely higher high and then new lows. So those are the 4 scenarios I see. We'll see what happens, but again, I'm just focusing on the short-term picture, and it doesn't really matter how much it melts up. It's probably not going to go that much farther. We have a supply zone right here all the way to 406. So we're probably going to top out sometime in the next day or two, if not tomorrow. And then all that matters is this or this will tell us a lot. So hopefully that's helpful. That's kind of what I'm looking at for tomorrow. And I'm just holding tight to see what happens. I mean, if we get another day like Friday where we're just melting up like that, I'm just going to be hanging out and just waiting for something to happen where we get some confirmation of what's to come next. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. It's pretty simple. If you just go on the shorter term time frames, figure out what you think is going to happen next. What does this mean if this happens, and what does this mean if the other side happens? So that's it. Leave me a comment, and I'll do some updates probably during the day tomorrow. All right, have a good night.